Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Let's get started. So today we are going to be attempting to pair up and sync the Korg Volca Keys with this. This is my PO32 tonic. Should be fairly simple. The Korg Volca Keys here and all the Volcas have a sync in and a sync out jack. And of course, all the pocket operators have a combo mono in and sync in, as well as mono out and sync out jacks on them, so it shouldn't be too difficult. The only issue is that the Korg Volca Keys does not have an audio in, which I don't think any of the Volcas do, which that's kind of a bummer. That means we're going to need to kind of go backwards at a certain point I'll show you here. So I've got the Volca Keys plugged in here with power and powered on. So to pull this off, you're going to need one of these. This is a TRS splitter, so this end is stereo, and this end is, it just splits it out into left and right. And you can see it says ring and tip on there. Maybe if the camera focuses, I can't really tell. But yeah, so basically this is going to allow us to split the output of our pocket operator into a sync and a audio. Actually, audio. One of them's sync, one of them's audio. I can't remember which one, but we will get there. So the first step actually on our pocket operator is we're going to want to change the sync mode type. So no matter what pocket operator you have, you're going to hold this function button here. On this one, it's accent, but like on the arcade, it's the chord button. On the PO33, it's the record button. So you're going to hold it down, then tap BPM. You're going to want it to say SY1, which is sync mode 1. What that is going to do is output a mono signal, audio signal, as well as a click signal. So now we can plug in our splitter here. I'm going to try and zoom out the camera a little bit, just a little. There we go. And now we can get to work here. So like I said, the Volca Keys does not have audio in, which means that it has to be at the start of the chain, which is kind of a bummer. All that means, though, is that we need to plug a cable into the headphone output, the audio out of the Volca Keys. I'm going to route that around, and then that's going to go into the input of the tonic, or whatever pocket operator you're using. Next up, you're going to take another cable. You are going to put it into the red jack, and then you are going to plug the other end of that into the audio interface of your choice. This could also be your headphones. Red is your audio output. And we will now hear, if we adjust the volume on the PO32, that we have full audio there, as well as audio from the Volca Keys. So that is that's our audio side, the red one, otherwise the ring. Then we are going to plug a cable into the black jack, the tip one, and we are going to plug that into the input on the Volca Keys, the sync in right there. And so now you'll notice when you hit play on the Volca Keys, it does not play any sort of pattern or anything, even if you have one on there. It's waiting for a click input from the tonic. So I've got a pattern loaded up. Let's go ahead and press play. You'll see that it starts playing. Now you'll notice that wherever it stops, so right here we're on the second note of the sequence. If I press play, the pocket operator resets, but unfortunately the sequence does not, and that's because it's just listening to a sync signal. It's not actually, getting any real information. So what we have to do to reset the pattern is to turn off play, then turn it back on. Then it starts back at the beginning, all synced up. So we are going to clear this phrase here by holding function and pressing the last key, which is under all. And we're going to try and record something in live time here. We're going to press play, so it's waiting for a click. And then we're going to press play on the pocket operator as we play our sequence. I'm just going to play something very, very basic. I'm going to go to unison mode for my oscillators. All right, let's go. And there we go. I'm going to turn off take the LFO off. There we go, we can hear it perfectly. We can put a little motion back in there. can change that. And I added to it there by turning record on. I went to poly mode. And there we go. That's how you sync them up. So in my opinion, this is the easiest, most simple way. Again, because the Volca Keys does not have an audio input, which also is kind of a bummer. However, it's also possible to sync with the Arturia key step. It does have a sync in and out. And you can pretty much chain these however you'd like, as long as you have this splitter here to help the pocket operator talk to everybody. I like using the pocket operator to set the tempo though, because, let's play both of these here. I like using it because you can actually see a value for the BPM. Whereas the Volca Keys, the tempo is just a knob. There's no there's no value to it. Same thing with the key step. There's no indicator of what your exact tempo is. I like having the screen on the pocket operator to tell me where I'm at exactly. But anyway, there is one thing we can do to make this setup a little more user-friendly, and that is use the MIDI input on the Volca Keys, and then we'll go to the MIDI out of the key step. And we won't pinch our microphone cable like I just did. And then we can plug the key step into power it here. Now that'll boot up. And let's zoom out a little more. There you go, you can barely see. Now I'm able to play. And so I just thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So let's drop down octave here. Got a sweet bass line going. Go up an octave here. Press record. So there you go. There's just some fun, some messing around there, a little end, not even really a jam. Just having some fun with these three awesome pieces of gear. Again, I wish the Volcas had an audio input. I think that would just make a lot of sense. Even if it was a combo jack like on the pocket operators, it would make things a little easier. But it can be done, and there are some other ways to do that. I'm sure people will leave their favorite way to do it in the comments. This is just the simplest way for my not so synth inclined brain to do it. So if you know of an easier way, please let me know. But all you really need is just one of these splitter cables, and they're just a few bucks on Amazon. I'll link one in the description down below if you want to take a look at those. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, go ahead and leave a like on the video. If not, you can go ahead and leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings. Just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. We are so close to 1,000 subs. We are on the climb. We're going to get there very soon. So thank you to everybody who is subscribing and who has been subscribed. It means the world to me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.